How are you guys? How is everyone doing on this? How are you guys? How is everyone doing on this face without book or book without face? Face with book and book without face. Yeah, we're just getting a discussion here that is so I don't know what to call it. The discussion is all about money, when you have it and when you don't have it. And the discussion is going like this: why is it that when you don't have money, some needs don't arise, but once you get money like this, you start having needs arising one after the other, until the money you got is not enough and you didn't have it? So does it mean that before you had the money, these things were there? It's just that you had ignored them because you didn't have anything to do. And then we conclude, money can never be enough. You remember the days you used to get to the supermarket with 10,000 Kenya shillings and you'd come out with 4 trolleys until people would be wondering, how will you finish these things? This same 10,000 nowadays, you get into a supermarket and you can't get a trolley full. So what has happened? Has the money lost its value, or the merchandise and our needs, our wants have gone so high? But all in all, there's also this angle that life is always going to be here. People have to eat. Whether unga, you remember unga costing at 250 bob, and we were like, Jesus Christ, how are we going to navigate? And people could not make 2 meals on the table. But at the end of the day, children have to eat. So whether the unga is costing 300, 400, people have to eat. And this we conclude that money, when you have it, spend it, because tomorrow is not promised. Why? There are people who have so much money, and when God calls them, this money is left with people fighting each other, cutting each other's throats to ensure that they subdivide the money. So we conclude that when God grants you money, share it with your loved ones, spend it, but spend it wisely, and get the things that are needed, because you cannot forfeit from getting things that you need because you don't want to use money. Where? Your story of money, by the way, say jokes. Where? What do you have to say about money? Nimeuliza mtu kuhusu pesa hata amekasirika. The people have discussed anything about money because children were going back to school a few days ago. People no longer want to talk about money. Gosh, money has become a problem. And you get money and then you hear, school, they want 50,000, 60,000, 80,000. Even some others are paying 145, depending on where your kid goes to school. But I'm telling you, money is not even a discussion. You see, there are people who don't want even to participate in anything money, any discussion that is money related, guys. But bottom line is, when you have money, spend it wisely. Share with your loved ones and the people who need it. And also, when God blesses you with money, help the needy. It's very important. Help someone who doesn't have. Even if it's a meal, put a smile on their face, put a meal on their table, and make them smile. Because at the end of the day, money will never be enough for anyone. Even though you're making $1 million, you want to make more. If you're making 50 bob, you want to make more. If you're making 500,000, you want to make more. If you're making 1,000, you want to make more. So we conclude, money will never be enough. So when you have it, spend it with your loved ones, enjoy, because tomorrow is not promised. Yeah. So may God grant us money. May God give us avenues that will get us, geared up to get money. And may God bless the work of our hands, because He has said in the Bible that if you present to Him the work of your hands, then He's going to bless that work. So may God bless you. And keep thinking about money, because money will always be money. Whether we have it or not, as long as God has given us breath, we have to keep on living, guys. Cheers.